What's going on, guys? It's Lecton here, and today I'm going to be ranking the rifles from worst to best. Keep in mind, this is all subject to my own opinion and stuff. You guys can feel free to have different opinions, but don't dislike because of that, please. Don't. Just like and sub. And also, we're like 2 members away from 100 members in my Roblox group, so yeah, like, be sure to join that. Anyways, coming in the last spot, we have the MK14. I'd say this is a choice that pretty much everyone can agree on. This thing, it has, like, pretty slow fire rate. It can't even 2-shot to the body. I mean, it can 1-shot headshot, but, like, considering that's, like, pretty much the only good thing about it, along with its damage range, I just say the other rifles that there are in this game are just much better, and I would rather use those than use something like this, But then again, this is the lowest unlock of the rifles, so it does make sense in a way that it's not exactly the best. But if you're a higher rank, just trust me, there are lots of better rifles out there to use. Coming up next on this list, we have the M1 Garand, and I just say this is a slightly better MK14. Even though this is my personal favorite rifle in the game, I will admit it doesn't really perform the best. I mean, it can 2-shot body at least, it does shoot a bit faster and have a pretty decent reload speed, it can 1-shot headshot and also has a decent range, but just compared to the other rifles, it doesn't exactly perform the best. Although I will say, from a fun factor, this is probably my favorite. I mean, just getting those 1-shot headshots, it feels satisfying, bro. So yeah, from a fun factor, this is definitely a good gun to use. Coming up in the number 3 spot, we have the KelTec. Now, the KelTec, it fits my personal playstyle, like, a lot more, since it's a very aggressive gun, I mean, you can tell by its pretty, like, low damage, where it can 3-shot to the body, but therefore it can't 1-shot headshot. It can only 2-shot headshot, which does kind of suck, but it has a lot faster fire rate than all of the other rifles in the game, and it has a very good ammo capacity for a rifle, coming in with 20 bullets. So definitely, probably, the best rifle for aggressive play, just considering, its fire rate and ammo capacity. And not to mention, it actually does have pretty good recoil, so you can use it at range if you put some attachments on it, but, I mean, even without attachments, it's not too bad. In the number 2 spot, we probably have a pretty controversial opinion, but I have the rolling block rifle. So a lot of people are probably like, okay, why is this not getting the number 1 spot? I mean, it can freaking 1-shot people in the body, yeah, sure, it can do that, but it just has too many drawbacks, and I would consider the number 1 gun to just be better. Even though this thing does have a pretty solid reload speed and a pretty solid range and stuff, that 1 bullet is really what takes away from the number 1 spot. I feel like if this thing had, I don't know, 3 bullets, or, whatever, just, more than 1 bullet in it, it would definitely be number 1 spot on this list, but just the 1 bullet is really what throws this thing off. And in the number 1 spot, we do have the SKS. I may be wondering, okay, why is the SKS getting, number 1 spot? Isn't this thing kind of garbage because of, its fire rate and stuff? But, I mean, if you really think about it, it's actually more like an M1 Garand and an MK14 combined. It has pretty good range, it can 1-shot headshot, and I think what's really good about this thing is it can 2-shot to the pinky toe, okay? So, if I hit someone 2 times in the legs, they're gone. Plus, it does 110 damage in the body, so if someone's, on, kind of, got hit once with, whatever, they're gonna be going down to a body shot, which is really, really good about this gun. Even though it doesn't have, the fastest fire rate, this is the fastest it can shoot, pretty much. So I will say, I haven't used this gun exactly too much. I'd still say it's very, very good, and you should try it out. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your opinion on the rifles, and, let me know your opinion on, the rifle category as a whole, and, what is your list and all that. And definitely be sure to join my Roblox group, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, all that cool stuff, and, goodbye.